Danger Dolan. From weather generators securing presidential elections to entire periods of history that apparently never happened, we count 15 outrageous real-life conspiracies that have developed over the years.
Number 15.
A fake moon landing. It was all done in a Hollywood studio with cameras and special effects, simply so America could beat the Soviets in the space race. It was all so top secret that even astronauts weren't informed. They were transported in billion-dollar equipment and rocket ships to LA, where wardrobe and makeup prepped their spacesuits for a 1969 television special. In fact, this conspiracy is so filled with truth that the space station currently floating above our world is actually tunneling underground in a mole machine using long-distance magnets to hold a camera in orbit so it just seems like they're floating in space. The human race might not have landed on the moon, but we're pretty good at making up stupid crap.
Number 12.
Wingding's font. When you type the letters NYC into that word font we've all used at least once, which transforms letters into symbols, NYC shows up as a skull, and then a Star of David, and then a thumbs up. Conspiracy theorists claim this is definitive proof there is a secret message approving the murdering of Jews, specifically in New York City. Likewise, the letters Q33NY change into an image of the Twin Tower attacks from September 11th, which is clear proof that letters from a crazy font was warning us about a terrorist attack well in advance using the obscure no relation letters Q33NY. Al-Qaeda likely typed the numbers 58008 into their calculators to trigger the attack.
Number 9.
President Obama. You might think this topic on the list is about his election or about some deeply personal matter that has to do with his presidency, but no. Some people claim President Obama can control weather with a magical machine. Every time Obama gets in a scandal or an embarrassing situation, a tornado turns up, or a catastrophic storm shows up to secure his re-election. And it happens so frequently that we are apparently getting suspicious. From theories about the involvement of X-Men to convincing graph images that demonstrate nature just can't do this shit, I for one am convinced beyond reason.
Number 8.
Pyramid conductors. This comes from a series of stone reliefs found at the Dendera temple complex, which, on close inspection, seem to resemble electrical lighting systems and circuits. Furthermore, the empty pyramid passageways couldn't have been lit by torches that crumbled away. No, it must have been electricity running through the walls. Forgetting the enormous pile of hieroglyph material which detail ancient Egyptian life, and ignoring the impossibility of our species discovering a life-changing formula and whoops, forgetting it because magically lighting things is so 10,000 AD, clearly Egypt was an advanced civilization that lived in electronic luxury, while plebs wrote about simple things like agriculture because discussing inventions and discoveries was apparently forbidden. I see no holes in this logic.
Number 5.
Hitler. Just like with Elvis or Marilyn Monroe, someone always comes along to claim that the leader of the Nazis is still around to this day, hitting up some beach in the Bahamas for a quick tan and a margarita. It started up in the 1970s and took off for a while before it died down, but people continue to believe it's possible. Today, when Hitler would turn 125 years old, possibly living as a cyborg or a brain in a jar controlling world events from a top secret bunker. He blows one bubble in the jar and it means commit genocide on a race of people. 2 bubbles means snack time, sprinkling in little fish biscuits.
Number 3.
Shark spies. 2010, a series of shark attacks off the coast of Egypt led to a huge plummet in the tourism industry, and instead of turning around to say, well, it's likely just a bunch of random sharks, no, the Egyptian government claimed there were remote-controlled shark spies sent by Israel. Egyptian divers investigated and found sinister-looking GPS devices on the sharks, apparently proving the theory. But wait, scientists had planted them on the sharks to keep track of their movements. The entire community of Egypt instigated a collective facepalm.